Hey guys, how's it going? So I keep getting a lot of requests for more Jeremy Dewitte videos, but you do a search and there's not that much out there. It looks like DeWitt here, April 9th, 2021. It says Jeremy DeWitt arrested for alleged date violence. Yeah. So it appears that Jeremy DeWitt was recently arrested for alleged date violence. So it doesn't really give us much detail. And then, this pretty much goes into Jeremy DeWitt claim of going to Army Ranger and Special Forces school during his college ROTC years. I mean, I suppose we can take a look at this and let's get to where the video starts.
At one point.
I was with Army.
What did you do in the Army?
I finished Rangers SF or Ranger and SF selection.
Okay,
but then when I caught my sex offender charge, I got kicked out.
Okay, so you never actually were tabbed to Special Forces or Ranger.
I have my tabs. I was given my tabs. I was tabbed on training because I was when I was in college ROTC. They sent me to those schools, and I graduated those schools.
So
I went to Ranger at Benning, and yes.
Okay, so if I was to check with the Department of Defense, your DD-214 would say that you
I don't have a DD-214. I was with ROTC only. I went to programs there over summer programs.
And what, in high school?
No, college.
In college.
Yeah.
So
but the first 2 years of college ROTC, you're not required to swear, or you don't swear.
So you're telling me, no, listen, it is a Department of Defense school. I'm a former major in the Army, okay? I'm telling you right now, if I checked you with the Department of Defense, everybody has to be manifested or rostered in any class. You're telling me, in fact, you were, in SF school.
No,
Robin Sage and Ranger School.
Ranger School at Fort Benning.
And you completed, how long is Ranger School?
The school that we went to is 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yes.
When was this?
Oh, my God. This was like summer of...
Because I don't want you to get caught with stolen valor situation now.
No. This was summer of 2004? Yeah, 2000.
Man, the guy's just digging himself a hole. He should have just gave it up and just been like, okay, and I just went to ROTC and called it good. He's sticking with the story though. That's how deranged he is.
So other than basically not registering internet accounts, okay. Other than that, you're telling me there's been no other, because my bigger concern, I mean, yes, this is a felony. I'm not saying this is not important. This is important.
Detective, you can put me on a poly. You know, all we do is escorts. And yes, we stop traffic, but we don't make traffic stops. We don't pull people over. We hold
He does stop people.
traffic, and I explained that to her.
Okay, our guy here, Marine Security Guard, retired, is going to talk. So it's his video, but I was just using the DeWitt interview section from it because that was the easiest to get to. I can't find much on anything new on Jeremy other than this charge, and I don't know much about it because there's not much given. And you can go to Reddit and Jeremy DeWitt, and you can see the various things that get posted to here. His old phone number, blah blah blah, right here saying he's gonna be in cell. I thought that was interesting. Here's his 23-year-old DeWitt photo from being arrested. Oh, wow. So this was back in 2003. 2003. He still looks like a moron. Undercover, that's in a different area. Something else. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to do a video of, but, here's... I think I've shown this before. Look how fast he's going through that zone.
Hey!
Then he blocks the intersection.
Hey! Where the fuck are you going?
Illegal sirens. They have the right to pull out. There's that whole lane.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, this one.
Hey!
Yeah, it's this
Pull
video.
over! Pull over! Hey! Pull your
Jeez.
fucking car over! Pull over!
I would just totally ignore him. Totally ignore him. I just run into him right here. I don't know who you are. You're not a cop.
Get out of the way! Move your fuck! Get your fucking car out of the way now!
I don't know what you.
I don't give a fuck what you don't understand! Pull forward now! Pull forward now!
I would just continue. Honestly. This guy's a nobody. I'd just run right into him. And then
Stop
they would
there!
have his footage. He's making a traffic stop. He's even coming up. Hand on his weapon even. I mean, if that's true. Yep. Oh, right there. Right there.
What the fuck is your problem?
I didn't know what's the problem back there.
I would have just ran into him. I'm sorry. I don't condone violence. I don't condone hurting somebody, but you got a
What
guy
is your
that
problem?
is a serial impersonator.
What's the problem back there?
Something needs to happen.
Sit there!
Yeah, this is with the camera on. He thinks this is okay,
Asshole, move here.
and he's recording it. Ah! Once again, siren.
Thank you.
And then he crosses the double yellow. Yeah, the guy's nuts. Okay, it's at the end. Yeah, I mean, he is nuts. So, I mean, yeah, you can Google his name and a lot of stuff come up. I'm not paying real close attention to him unless there's something big in the news. But I'm getting asked to do more Jeremy Dewitte, and I'm glad it's popular. But at the same time, there's not much out there. Here's something. Metro State still doing escorts. 428, so not that long ago. Well, let's see. We'll watch this one. It's short, but yep, still blowing their siren there. Sounds like it doesn't sound like an air horn to me. It's like, how does he pay for a mirror? This was 6 days ago. How is Jeremy getting the money to pay for Amir services? He is obviously broke and can't have much more money squirreled away. Does Amir have a personal relationship with Dewitte? That's the only way I can think that Jeremy would be able to continue retaining his services. I mean, there's some truth to that. 5 days ago, yeah, because he was arrested. It sounds like, but yeah, we won't know any more until this says there's a trial case management conference on Monday, May 10th, 2021 at 1:45 p.m. in courtroom 9D, Orange County Courthouse. Well, that's true. We got some time here, and we'll see. I mean, he needs to be severely punished. He's obviously acting like a cop. He's impersonating a cop. There's no reason whatsoever that he has to have his motorcycle, look like a cop motorcycle. He would say, well, they're not amber, they're not red, they're not blue, the lights. To a lay person on the street, it looks like a police motorcycle. I mean, he has the bags, he has the radio, he's dressed to look the part. I mean, here he is, he's dressed to look that part.
What was his name that you're renting the property from off of Lee Road?
Oh, Tony.
Tony, okay. Just like with him, when you stole the money from him for the tow truck.
I stole money?
Well, Kind of in a roundabout way you did, yeah. So when you told him you were going to put the lien against your 2 vehicles, and then you came in and told me that you didn't, that
See, I mean, he dresses. I hate that pops up. Here, let's see if we can. I hate that he dresses like a guy. You would say, well, this is high vis. That doesn't look well. Average Joe on the street, it sure does look like a police uniform.
he did it, that
And
he
he's
lied
trying to
about
convey
it, and
that.
he must have gone into the DMV, and then I
Right.
told you I was waiting on the paperwork, and it came back. Good. It came back with all.
Here, I'll go.
ball guns, and your attorney at the sheriff's office said no, as long as they're in plain view.
So this is pretty good if I find the right spot.
You would have to find something else. Is the exact words and terminology he used for finding something to arrest me on. Something else. So I'm a little confused. And Ramsey, listen to me.
No way you could have identified me. I had a helmet on and sunglasses.
Right. Okay.
So this is a non-operational radio.
Right. That's incorrect. If you turn them on with the battery, then they actually have a range of like, I don't remember what it is, but you can communicate with each other inside the churches and stuff like that.
Okay.
What they're trying to get at is it a prop or does it really work?
So you wear it for communicating.
Right.
Were you working in the church today?
Well, we're going to do a panel, so if they go into the church to use the restroom, or they go into the church to sit down because it's too hot out, we can call them on that and say, hey, come on outside.
What is this?
Well, that's a empty pouch.
For what?
Well, usually I keep my gloves in there or my CPR mask.
Okay. What else?
Nothing.
What is this designed for?
Well, it's designed to hold whatever you want to put in it.
Handcuffs, maybe? Handcuff case. What is this?
Yeah,
Again,
I
what are
mean,
we talking about?
Because you're telling me about your pouches here.
Right.
This is your glove pouch. I don't see any gloves in here.
What I'm confused about is what are we talking about my duty belt for?
So you talk about you render aid, right? But you,
my listen to what he says. My duty belt. It's not your duty belt. You're not an officer, and you don't really need something like that.
To go and take it from somebody else.
right, and so he said to you, because why would you wear orange?
They do have the blue one that just
And the
Okay.
orange.
Right.
It's
I haven't
not.
seen
It's been
the
out for a
orange
while.
one.
It's been out for a
I
while.
haven't seen the orange one. So.
Okay. So it comes. So that means you intentionally purchased black. This is a newer model. I know you're telling me you don't remember when you bought it, but this is a newer model. It's not that old.
It is pretty old. We've had those for a while.
What's a while?
I don't know, 4 years.
No,
5 years.
you haven't had that one for 4 years. If you have, you haven't been carrying it. You've been hiding it.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
What he's trying to get at, because I've watched some of this, but I don't know where at in the video. The officer here is trying to get that this looks like a gun to anyone. How would you know that this is not a real weapon? And Jeremy's like, oh, well, you can tell because it's not concealed. And they're like going back, they go back and forth on the whole conceal issue. See if I can find the spot where he pulls it out and all that. Wonder if it's in this video. Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay. Well, I am, and I can tell you, with over
it's in plain view
Listen,
per the Florida statute.
almost 25 years
Do
of
me
law
a favor.
enforcement, and I
Do
can
me
tell
a
you that
favor.
this looks real.
Listen, you pulled your phone out like 15 times.
That does look
Go
real.
ahead and pull up 970 and let's read it together.
Oh, I know what it says.
Okay, so let's pull it out. Let's read it together.
This, my friend, is concealed. This, my friend, is not for the purpose.
No, it's not. It's for the purpose of self-defense.
If somebody goes in and holds up a bank,
I didn't hold up a bank. With
listen to
that.
me.
No. Listen.
If somebody
there's no
holds
point,
up a bank,
listen,
if
Corporal
somebody
Ramsey,
commits a
there's
crime
no
with
point
this,
in going to a far-off storyline. I didn't rob a bank.
No,
I didn't
if-
rob a gas station. I didn't go into a gas station and tell them I was a cop or give me something for free because I have a gun on.
Okay.
What I was doing was riding down I-4, going to my escort with my less lethal in plain view, not wearing a jacket, not wearing anything over it, so it can clearly.
Okay, I once had a concealed weapon class, and it was taught by a lawyer. Well, it wasn't really taught. There was a couple of people there. There was a lawyer there also. The guy that actually taught it was actually I think like a Delta Airlines pilot or something, with one of the airlines. But anyways, there was a lawyer also there, and he was saying that a holster can be concealment. It becomes kind of tricky because it's concealing. You don't know if this is fake or not. Look at that. I mean, when that is sticking out, people are going to assume, especially your lay person, that that is a real weapon. This guy is a joke.
Why do you wear that badge? Because you were arrested at age 18.
Hold on.
Well, you couldn't be an expert in a firearms like that.
So my next question is to you. When did I tell the guy behind the counter at the 7-Eleven that, one, I was a police officer, and where does it say police officer anywhere on my clothes?
Doesn't have to.
And when did I tell him to...
Yeah. It doesn't say police officer, but to the lay person, once again, it looks, he is dressed as if he's a officer. Why would you have to dress like this as a funeral escorter? You're escorting a dead body. People that are grieving. You do not need to look like this at all. Not even a little.
Get from behind the counter or do something that...
You get out of the intersection, you start beating it.
You do not need to wear the service
you're beating it
boots.
hard. And then, this guy's frantic now. He pulls to the corner, to the side. You are off your bike.
I'm off my bike.
Off your bike.
Okay.
Put the kickstand down.
I haven't seen this.
You
so
walk.
I have to watch it.
Oh, you saved it because it was in your favorites, Jeremy's favorites on your computer.
I love how you guys keep saying
You're the one who made it, so.
No, that's...
Yeah, you made the video.
That's okay,
Okay.
We'll get to that.
So.
Well, we won't, but...
Yeah. So, you walk up to the car like this.
I walk up like that?
Oh, yeah.
You have that on video?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the weirdest thing.
I just showed that too.
When the sun's out just right and people have tinted windows, it's almost like a mirror. And you can clearly see your hand like this, walking up. And you're cursing at the guy, telling him to stay there. And what is his deal? Da-da-da-da-da. And the guy's like, and you're like, I don't care, shut the F up. And you stay right there. And then you walked away. And I know you hit the car so hard because a couple traffic stops down where you stop and take an intersection. Where you'd stopped at intersections.
Okay.
Where you stopped in the next intersection. You get off and you're saluting as the vehicle went by. And you're talking about, oh my God, my arm hurts so bad from beating that car.
Oh.
Those are your words.
I said that.
You said that,
Okay.
yeah. So.
Wow, Jeremy is an idiot. This guy is a complete moron.
When you say, have you ever pulled somebody over?
Well,
I would say that's a traffic stop.
yeah, I don't remember that, and I definitely don't remember making a traffic
You
stop.
probably don't remember the guy in the Porsche either that you wanted to fight.
Yeah, that guy didn't make a traffic stop.
Okay, yeah.
That guy's not a traffic stop.
Okay.
I rolled up next to him. My lights weren't on. I didn't use a horn. Nothing. I just say, hey man, what the fuck?
You didn't use
a
a horn?
Car.
You didn't use anything?
Well, I used my motorcycle horn.
You don't have a motorcycle horn. You have a police horn, and you did use that.
Not a police horn.
And you're saying you didn't have lights on?
It's an air horn. I did not have lights on.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you got the video. Well, if
Well,
not,
no, that's
I
the one
heard.
that was on Dr. Phil. So I mean, you were watching, it, right?
I didn't see that guy in there. Oh, you know what? I think I did.
Yeah. That's on the Dr. Phil show.
Yeah,
so
because
you know
Dr.
for a
Phil,
fact that-
because you told that's right. You know what? Now that you said that, I remember, because
Right.
you told Dr. Phil, well, that's because they didn't show you the rest of the video. Well,
Right.
where the guy almost hit me.
Right.
Well, the guy never almost came close to hitting you.
Very close. If you say so.
I was there. I watched the whole video.
If you say so.
I watched the whole video.
So when did
From
I
start to finish.
But when did I impersonate? If I didn't light them up and I didn't use my siren or
So you tell me you didn't turn any lights on.
Nope.
So when you come up next to the car,
Because you look like an officer on a motorcycle. Wow, he is so delusional. I don't even want to watch any more of this. I don't want to give him that much more airtime. You guys want more Dewitte, you gotta have to look him up, because I don't personally, unless something major with his case comes out, I don't even want to cover any more of this. This guy is just, man, he gets the blood boiling. He's a fruitcake. And they need to lock him up, and I hope he gets 85 years. And if there's Jeremy leg humpers out there, they have some mental issues of their own. This guy is a nutcase. There, I said it. I'm moving on. So, whatever. We'll see what happens to him down the road. But I can't even stand to listen to him, because everything he says is just delusional. Anyways, take care all. Stay well. Stay safe, my friends. Bye.